Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Yoruus speaking and welcome to Play by Email for turn 174. First of all, I want to say thank you to Ivan for donating to my channel. Thank you very much. It's really helpful. And a little bit of an update. Probably I will not be able to make DD stream this week. But hopefully I can catch a game on Saturday evening, night. So hopefully I will stream this week, just not the DD that I started to make 2-3 weeks ago. And what else? Yeah, and I'm almost done with editing and uploading the game I played with Filthy Robots. Well, I don't know why that stream is not working. Well, YouTube was not able to digest it, but I'm almost done, so it should be uploaded hopefully somewhere near those play-by emails that I will upload today. About this turn, I also played this turn, so I'm just gonna repeat my moves because, well, I did the recording and sadly it got corrupted, so I just need to make it one more time. I'm having a little bit bad luck with recording lately. I'm like, a lot of that stuff is basically not working correctly. I don't know why. I will have to look up into it. So, about this game. About the diplomacy. Sadly, Persia did not accept my proposal, and my proposal was as follows. Last turn you saw Moscow almost dead, and I tried to push Persian army a little bit to the back so he will not shoot the city. It looks like he did not shoot the city. Don't get me wrong, it looks like he did not shoot the city. Maybe he just used the knight. He decided to kill the pike instead. But the problem is, I overestimated the Maya army, and it seems like that swordsman, the knight, and 3 crossbows were more than enough to actually take Moscow down. So probably on this side it was a mistake. I should have moved this pike that died in here. I should have probably moved this pike in here. Maybe that would somehow save Moscow for one more turn. But, well, sadly, I did make a mistake, so I lost the city, I lost the citadel, I lost the crossbow that was almost finished on one turn. That's a pretty huge blow to my army, since my army composites of absolutely nothing on the land. So one extra crossbow would be definitely helpful, but sadly I did lose it, so it's time to defend my other cities. Now, what's the rest of the situation? The good thing is the culture borders actually did not go one tile further, so he will have to use 2 citadels to actually plant on top of my capital. That's awesome. It gives me a chance. Well, he already has a general, but I already had my, so there is a chance that I will theoretically, probably will not get my general faster since I got less units to attack with. But that gives me possibly a little bit of time to fortify my capital. Well, the bad thing would be if he would actually decide to plant the capital in here. He already can plant the capital in here. That would be a disaster. That would be truly a disaster. I will have problems with shooting from those 2 tiles into here. So it's not bright. Don't get me wrong. It's not bright, but I'm still here. I'm still fighting. I made some diplomacy arrangements with Iroquois. He's gonna give me 2 iron somewhere soon, because I'm gonna lose my next 6 iron in here, and possibly somebody will give me a second. And probably someone will waste the unit just to pillage this iron in here, so I will not be able to have a critical mass of frigates that I need right now to defend my coastal cities and to actually push back. So what I decided to do in here, first I will repeat the moves in here. So what I decided to do is that I actually need to risk, and I need to risk on several fields one more time. to make this game, I don't know, possible to win or just possible to stay alive. So what I decided to do, you're probably wondering, why did you move? That's a bad idea, but I already moved this worker in here, and after I actually submitted the turn, I was thinking like, Yoruus, that was such a silly move with the worker. You absolutely did not gain any useful vision in here. But anyways, what I decided to do is actually to risk right now with all the ships I have. Well, maybe except the one for this turn, depending on what's going to happen and where his unit's gonna go. I decided to move all my ships to my capital and try to take it, and kinda, you know, leave those two cities open to attack and leave my capital to open to attack as well. Why am I doing this? I'm doing this because Maya has just entered Renaissance era, so I'm theoretically ahead in tech. I'm first in tech, but he stole a tech from me last turn, and from what I know, yeah, I require in Renaissance, Maya is in Renaissance, Babylon is in Renaissance, but Persia and Rome is not in Renaissance, so I am not supposed to be afraid of any ships from Persia. I would say he should be afraid of ships from Babylon. But my only chance, yeah, there we go, ships from Babylon. My only chance to actually have an advantage in here is before he will get frigates, because he's got some cash for upgrades. So I'm thinking like I need to go there, kill any galleys that I can pick off, and I should be able to pick off quite a lot of ships if he actually has any ships. Maybe I could even sneak in a cargo ship steal, and I could upgrade one more while I still have the iron, you know. So that's gonna be helpful. I think I missed move in here. Yeah, I missed move in here and went in here. So that should be really helpful, and kind of my only chance to push away any aggression from Maya, get his capital, get a very nice capital, maybe fortify it, and then only care about Persia right now, and like have a capital as my defense buffer, because without capital he probably will not try to push to my capital, and Moscow will be useless to him, so I could maybe later on push back to Moscow as soon as I get some naval supremacy in here, and I will defend my iron basically. So that's my idea. This is what I think is the best course of action right now, and hopefully you agree with me, because I don't see any other option to get on top of this game. Basically I need to risk it, and I got quite some ships, don't get me wrong. I got 1, 2, 3 galleasses and 2 frigates right now, and possibly 2 more. So I will have around 7 ships in 3 turns. That's quite a lot of ships, so I should be able to pick off any galleass that he already built up, or maybe crossbows on the land, and actually deal enough damage to his capital to take his down. Maybe I'll lose 1, 2 ships, but that will be definitely worth it, and maybe it will actually force him to retreat some crossbows to the back. I think that's the best course of action right now that I have. I don't have any other options right now. That's my opinion. Alright, so thank you very much for watching, and see you next time. Best wishes, Yoruus out. Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Yoruus speaking, and welcome to another turn of my play by email 6-player game, play by email 4, playing as Russia. Now you probably watched the previous turn, and as you can probably imagine, sadly, I was not able to actually post as I hoped for. I don't have enough time today, so actually you're watching the turn after the previous turn. In the previous turn I actually thought that the play-by email should be after, before Filthy Robot game, but since I still had a lot of problems editing the Filthy Robot game, I'm gonna upload it first, and then I'm gonna upload the turns, so probably you're gonna get a couple of turns in the one mix, so hopefully you will not mind that. Yeah, so let's just get to the game in here and see what's going on. So I finally got a crossbow. And what I need in here is actually accuracy. There we go. So my capital is actually strength 25. Now let's see the messages. My worker has been snatched by Maya. That was to be expected. And as I'm afraid, there is a Maya great general in here. get in my way, and as I was afraid, well, the crossbow is still in here most probably, so I don't see too much units in here, but theoretically I do have the time to react a little bit. I still have this iron here, though that will not last long unless those swordsmen in here will actually get in range and I will be able to attack them. So that's actually helpful. The city stay attacking me is actually helpful. It should block any movement of units in here, and I really like it. So let's shoot him. So nobody can get in range right now. And what I need to do, okay, there's one more message in here. There we go. Swordsman needs to get shot as well. There we go, excellent. I can't pick him off, but that's not the reason. Persia. Okay, Persia and Maya has declared friendship. I stopped losing gold, that's good, and of course this union here, so at least I'm not losing gold and science anymore. That's really cool. Now more stuff to be done. Yeah, let's get the road done. The road in here is in the making. Good stuff. My galleasses should go to the other side now. Wonder how much units there is. There we go, a galleass. Well, I will be, yeah, I'll force, I'll need to 1, 2, 3. Well, this pagoda, if he's gonna ally this guy, I'm gonna be in quite a little bit of trouble in here. Yeah, there we go. But this is something I really love now. My cargo ship. There we go, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, the movement will finish, but that's a nice addition in here. Okay, I'm gonna risk it then. First of all, I can get a little bit experience in here. It's not my enemy actually right now. Alright, that's cool. I wonder if Babylon is gonna bite him. He's got the goal. If he's gonna bite this guy, I'm gonna be in trouble, but I don't think it's going to happen, to be honest. I really don't think so, that he's gonna risk that. He shouldn't, and there's no way he can pillage this iron, since it is on a hill, so there's no way unless he's gonna get a great general in here. So that's the problem, if he's gonna get a great general. Oh, hello kiddo. Yeah, my kid is a little bit tired now. Probably should be going to sleep soon, though it's quite early. It's quite early. Alright. Decision. How much troops could he have in here? Well, I want to shoot somebody. Preferably this guy. I want to shoot this guy. There we go. And what I want to do is I want to get the gold there. Let's move really quickly in here. There we go, Carville. Look at that. Alright. How much moves? He's got 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so he will not be able to get in here. That's good. Okay, but this guy is gonna be picked off. Most probably. That calls for moving more troops to the other side, basically. Right, if I'm gonna snatch that cargo ship somehow, I still should be able to do it. So let's get in here. He's got 2 galleasses in here, but no crossbows, so this galleass should survive unless he's gonna buy pagoda off of me. And there's a caravel in here that I need to destroy because most of my cargo ships are in here. But I will need to upgrade. How much does it cost? 160G to upgrade to a caravel. Wow, that's a lot. Okay, but that's not the purpose. So he should use those 2 galleasses in here to shoot this trireme. This way I should be able to not only pick off this one of the triremes in here with my galleasses and the frigate, but also I should be able to get the cargo ship if he's gonna make this mistake. He cannot go out of here, so the question is if they're gonna buy pagoda or not. That's the real question. If he's gonna buy, I'm gonna lose a galleass, and that could be a problem, but let's hope it will not happen actually. Alright, so one more frigate to this side. actually in here. There we go. Excellent. Well, basically that's it. Not much I can do except maybe micromanage my cities just a little bit. Reset tiles. There we go. Just a tiny little bit of micromanagement, nothing special. There we go. And more frigates and walls. I should be getting 2. I'm gonna ask for 2 iron off of Iroquois. That's the deal with him. Maybe spices. No, that's asking too much probably. Let's just get the 2 iron. That's more than enough for me right now. This way I should be able to survive this. Now what about you? You're getting the gold. So I would prefer you to get... there's no way to get 34 hammers right now. Alright, and get the signs. I should need the signs pretty badly. There we go. The gold could be useful too, but I think... alright, it's actually working towards Great Merchant, which will be of use right now. No, not really. I have only 3 galleass. It's probably gonna have only 2 left to upgrade. So snatching a cargo ship in here will be more than enough to upgrade 1 surviving galleass. This guy in the back. Sadly he's not upgraded, or this one maybe, but I will probably use this one to kill a ship. And then get on with all the business in here. What I could use next though is possibly a privateer. Snatch a couple of ships. Whoa, there was motorbike definitely. Okay, 1 privateer is something I'm gonna need. And here frigate's gonna help me attack the other side. Okay, anything else I could possibly do? I don't think so. Persian cargo ship in here too. 4 turns. That's risky. That's really risky keeping a spy in here. I should have probably moved him to capital, but I really want to steal 1 tech. And the tech I'm actually interested in is printing press. If I could snatch printing press, that would be absolutely awesome. This way I can get to industrialization quite fast. And with Gatling guns, I probably should be able to defend my land somewhere until artillery. Maybe I'll get freedom first and get like foreign legions to defense. That would be so awesome if I could actually manage to do that. Though it's highly doubtful that any of my land that is accessible to me has got iron. The only, yeah, there's probably like only coal can be in here. It's highly doubtful, but well, I need to try. Okay, anything else? 2 galleasses in here that I want to kill. Hopefully gonna sacrifice a trireme to do so. This guy cannot move. 1, 2, 3, 4. He can only attack the frigate, which would possibly be a bad idea. Okay. I can make peace with anyone? No. Okay, so basically silver. Silver, Angkor Wat still to be built, culture losing, great. Yeah, everything is bad basically. Everything is bad. Great General quite a lot to go, and Great Admiral Progress quite a lot to go. So the situation is not looking good. Well, basically that's just the way it is in this game. And well, look at this Rostov. It looks like it's, I don't know, blocked. That's the 2nd turn I've got in here, and basically it's still sending the food to my capital. I don't understand it. Is it somewhat blocked? And if you got too much trade routes, well, you got more trades than you actually have available. Does it mean that the last one is blocked, or the rest one will be blocked as well? I would really love to switch those one to hammers. I really would like to switch them to hammers. I don't need food right now, especially eating food. That's an overkill. The problem is though my capital is gonna be in the world of pain. Though hopefully I should be able to snatch those, like one-shot couple of those units in here. With a crossbow, with a shot, and maybe 1 frigate, I should be able to kill range units quite easily in here. Maybe prohibit from pillaging my iron. That could be a little bit trickier, but with a little bit of help from Iroquois, that should be doable as well. Okay, so anything else I could do in this turn? No. So that's it. Thank you very much for watching, and hopefully see you next time. Best wishes.